and welcome to David Christopher's. I am Jen.
I'm Dave.
And we are back with an exciting episode for you today of a lot of spring product. We're getting in so much new spring. We have new flowers, we have bunnies galore. What else do we have?
Lots of bunnies.
We have lots and lots of bunnies. People love the bunnies, so there's lots of bunny fans out there. These things are going to make you happy. But some of the things that we are getting in are just really cute. They scream spring. They scream new, fresh. A lot of you have been leaving your trees up. And so we thought, what better way to couple what we do best, which is Christmas tree decorating, with our spring products. You can also use these products in your wreaths, in your tabletop arrangements, in lots of different ways. But today, David is going to show you if you've left your tree up or if you want to put one up.
We just put another one up. So.
We did. The one behind us that you're going to see better in just a minute, David's going to decorate that for spring. So with that being said, let's get started.
Okay, so we're going to be working on white Christmas tree. And I will say, if you are going to be doing a spring tree, white's probably the way to go, unless you've got something really unusual planned. And this may end up a little bit unusual because we're going to be using a lot of bunnies, a lot of florals, but I'm also going to be blending a lot of our black and white patterns into this, kind of like a Mackenzie Child's spring, Easter, Christmas tree. If that makes any sense at all. But we are going to be using a lot of black and whites, so I did wear my black and white cuffed blue shirt for this video, just so that it would work well with it.
If you're new to our channel and you're unsure how to add ribbon to your tree, we have a whole playlist called Ribbons and Bows, and David tells you or shows you several different ways that you can add ribbon to your tree. What technique are you using today?
Whatever I can reach. I'm just kind of making some smallish loops. I don't want it to be overwhelming, but I want it to be visible just to give us some of that black and white pattern in the tree.
This ribbon would look so pretty in a wreath with spring flowers as well.
Yeah, black and white's a great addition to a lot of things. It works really well for Valentine's Day, for Easter, for for Christmas. It works really well too. Halloween. So black and white's a great addition to a lot of your seasonal decor. Now I'm going to be using this faux silk 2.5 inch ribbon just to give us a little bit of that pinkish, coralish, peachy color in our tree, so we can start making it look a little more spring.
So what's the secret in adding the second layer of ribbon? Are you trying to just follow the same pattern, or are you going in a different direction?
I like to do it differently most of the time, so for this I'm just kind of doing a couple of loops and going a little bit in between my black and white ribbon at the moment. I'm going to be adding some greenery now. You can see Jen's holding some of our Fresh Touch ferns. Those have a really soft plastic feel. They're very natural. They're two-tone colored. And then I've got some really wispy, kind of a lace fern that I'm going to be using also just to give it a little more wispy nature, and some silver dollar eucalyptus in this kind of bright spring green color. And we want to give a little bit of green to our tree just to kind of give it that new growth feel for the spring, so that it doesn't feel quite as Christmassy. I mean, you could do it just like this and make it a little more whimsical with ornaments, and we are going to add a few ornaments, but with bunnies and just ornaments, but we want it to be a little more natural, so I'm going to be adding some foliages into our tree.
Awesome. While David's adding things to the tree, I want to remind you that if you check out the description, we'll have a link to all the items that we're using today, and you can find those at davidchristopher's.com. We sell wholesale and retail, but we put those collections together for you so that it's super easy to find every product that was used in today's video. So if you want to replicate this or make something of your own, it's easy to find each item without trying to search through our whole website, because there are literally thousands of items there, and you can get a little lost if you're not sure exactly what you're looking for.
The foliages will also make the bunnies stand out better because we are going to be using white bunnies. So white bunnies on a white tree, probably not the easiest thing to make show up very well, and the foliages are definitely going to help with that.
Next, David's going to get started adding the different stems, and these are so pretty. Just look at this pink. Is that not gorgeous? I can already imagine a wedding bouquet made out of some of this, even some of the pieces that you have. But in my hand, I have this little bundle of, it's called the Perfect Peony Bundle, and it is perfect, and they're the perfect color of pink.
And it is great if you have wedding things coming up. It's already in bouquet form.
Dun, 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 dun. Speaking of weddings, we're celebrating our 18th anniversary today.
It can officially vote. We get 3 votes now.
We're an adult.
1, 2, and then 3.
In the marriage,
Yeah.
it's one. I don't know if that's how it works, but these would be perfect as is if you're trying to do a simple wedding, which I'm all for. Save your money. You can have this bundle, perfect for your bridesmaids. And then I have this cute chrysanthemum in peach. It's called a mini ball chrysanthemum. And I have this fun lady. She is called a wispy pampas bundle. Everybody loves the pampas, and it's very unique, that particular color. And then of course hydrangeas are everyone's favorite, and this one is really pretty in this green and pink combination. What do you have?
I've got an onion flower spray that's kind of in a deeper pink, and then we've also got this botanical blossom that's just kind of something we made up for fun, but it's really wispy. It'll be great. These actually, we have a lot of these kind of flowers this year that work great for tall vases if you have something you need to just drop a couple of things in. And then I've got this little poppy pod bundled in this kind of a mixed pink shade, and it's got a little bit of foliage in it, so that's going to work really well. And I also have this kind of a boxwood, it's kind of a spring boxwood mix. It's got a couple of different shades of green, it's got some different foliages, and it's got just a few little wildflowers mixed into it. And then once we get these in there, we can start adding our bunnies.
Yay! I'm excited about the bunnies. They can just hop right in.
Adding just a few of our checkered balls and some of our black and white striped balls just to add a little bit more pop of that black and white.
So you're finishing up that ornament.
I am.
And then you're going to move on to the bunnies.
Bunny time.
So pretty.
So we're at the final steps of our tree where I'm going to be adding our bunnies, because this is going to be our Easter tree, and they're white bunnies like I said, so adding the foliages into them really helps them stand out a little bit more. And we've got several different styles of this white fur bunny with these flowers, so we're kind of using that pastel peachy pink color as a base. This one's holding a flower, this one has flower crown, flower necklaces. We have little baby bunnies in a basket. We have little bunnies with flower basket. So we're doing a lot of floral with our Easter bunnies, which is why we're doing kind of a floral tree and adding bunnies into it.
And that's a wrap. The Easter tree is finished, and it has a lot of beautiful items that you can use whether you do a tree or you do your own Easter decorating at home. You can use a lot of these same items and get the same look, but maybe in a different container or for a different space.
If you want to use it in a wreath, or you've got an urn outside your front doors and you want something to kind of punch that up for Easter, these are also a good idea for that.
So thanks for watching, and if you like this video, we hope that you will subscribe, leave us a comment, and let us know where you're watching from, and we will see you next time. Bye!